mecánico urgente en plena competición gracias a 360 Bike Shop. We have a mech service thanks to 360 Bike Shop.
Where the ocean is lapping at the side of our skate park.
Next level. Whoa. This is Daniel Dare's transfer no-handed 720 again.
Danny Leon, the champ.
Oh, this is
like one of my favorite contests for
It's
sure.
always so fun. Barcelona's sick.
Thank you very much.
Elite Woman C1, competición internacional de la Unión Ciclista.
Is edition of the 2025 Barcelona Extreme Urban World Series. I'm your host, Nick Tansley. Up next, we have the UCI Women's Park BMX Finals. I'm joined by Catfish. How are you, Catfish?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today, Nick?
I'm doing good.
This should be a good one.
See
There's
what's going to happen today.
Yeah, this should be a good one. There's some heavy hitters in this final. Obviously, Sasha Pardoe from Team GB. She's your #1 qualifier. And there's also some amazing riders in this. Teresa Fernández, she's the incredible Spanish rider. Lara Lessmann, she's an Olympian. Elsa Randall Todd, she's she's a professional racer as well. She's #2 in the world for racing, and it's a real mixed bag of really talented riders. And the course looks amazing, so I'm excited to see how this goes down.
Yeah, the course looks insane. Huge ramps this year. They seem to get bigger every year, no?
Dave, you're absolutely right. And obviously this is a C1, so if you're not familiar with that, that's the UCI ranking. The ladies are lining up right now. It's not only about winning Extreme Barcelona, but it's also about accumulating points with the UCI being involved and BMX being in the Olympics. These women are trying to accumulate as many points towards the year-end title as possible. And the more points you get, the better your standings are. The better your standings are, the better your placing is when you enter the contest. And ultimately, one of them will be world champion at the end of the year. So I guess we're about to meet the riders right now. There's the beautiful Parc del Fòrum legendary BMX spot, and there are our riders. Lots of different bicycle setups. We see some riders with brakes, some riders without brakes. We're going to see a lot of different styles on the course today. There's some legends in this competition. Like I said, Teresa Fernández, Lara Lessmann, and Sasha Pardoe has got all the pressure on her. She's your #1 qualifier. So we will see where this goes.
Vamos a ir con la séptima clasificada. Nos vamos al norte, a Vigo, Galicia. Y actual medalla de plata, campeonato de España, Lara Carrera. Montando para Odyssey Fans, TSG, Oro.
There's Teresa Fernández Miranda. She is probably the most stylish rider out of all of them. One of the greatest female BMX riders to ever come out of Spain. She is absolutely incredible. 22-year-old Paula Calvet, Frenchie. This is Valeria Lyubimova. She is from Russia, made the move to Montpellier, France. She has been absolutely dominant the last 2 years. I'm excited. Every contest she has new tricks, so I'm excited to see what she brings to the table. Then we talk about the seasoned veteran. Even at 25 years old, this woman is an absolute machine. Easily one of the greatest female riders to ever come out of Germany, Lara Lessmann. And this is Elsa Todd that we were talking about before, Nick. She is a racer. We don't see too many crossovers in BMX freestyle from BMX racing. And as I mentioned, she's #2 in the world. And here's your #1 qualifier. This woman is an absolute boss on a bike, Sasha Pardoe. You see how young she is, just 19 years old. She's a European champ, UK champion. Tall Order BMX has got to be stoked with her. That's her frame sponsor. So I talked to her yesterday. She said she's just going to do what she needs to do. She says she really likes the park. And here's the format. 2 60-second runs. Your best run counts. As to our new BMX fans out there, if you're wondering, how do you win this thing? How you win it? Staying on the bicycle, perfection. That's the thing. That's what the judges are looking for. Some of the criteria that the judges are looking for, they would like to see use of course. Obviously, they want to see perfection. They don't want to see any mistakes. Use of course, height, originality, all of these things come into play.
Yeah, the course this year looks insane. Honestly, I want to ride it.
Yeah, every year. A big shout out to all the guys that have been working on the course. Extreme Barcelona always provides these riders with the best course. A big shout out to Hot Wheels, one of our main sponsors, and we are just about to get into it. Love to hear the voice of Oscar, the legendary Spanish announcer. He's been an announcer for a lot of events in Spain, particularly Extreme Barcelona. So, our first rider, Mylen.
Let's go. Let's get it. This is going to be great.
Hope they start that clock. Here we go. Start things off, gapping up over that roller. The roller box jump.
And these ramps are no joke, they're huge.
Yeah, they are. You might not be able to tell on your screen, but these are some big ramps. Rolling the spocks there. I do a lot of the UCI contests, and this is the first time I've actually seen Mylan ride in one of the UCI events. Stoked to have her out here. And as we talked about yesterday, Nick, nerves certainly play into a lot of these riders.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of them have not competed at this level before, and
it's like
just want
getting
to get a good rundown.
Yeah, get that first run out of the way and calm the nerves a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Once you get the first one out, you're like, okay, this is what it's like. The announcer, the music, the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd can be quite intimidating. Supportive, but
For
intimidating at the same time.
For sure. Absolutely. So that'll be a full pull for Maya. So her score coming in right there, 30 even. Next rider.
Each run is scored out of 100 points, so they're going to take the best of the two.
Lara Carrera. She's got the Bloom BMX sticker on her helmet. For those who are not familiar, there's any young ladies that are watching this, the Bloom BMX specifically focuses on female BMX. An amazing website, amazing Instagram page. Any young ladies out there that are thinking about getting involved in BMX, check out the Bloom BMX. So here we go, 15 seconds into a run. Lara just cruising the park, getting used to it. So like I said, there's a good mix of skill levels here in this final. There's some ladies that this is their first final at a UCI event, and then you got some seasoned riders, one of them coming up next. I have no qualms about saying Teresa Fernández Miranda is probably the best female BMX rider to ever represent España. We see her at a lot of UCI contests. She spent a lot of time at Eurocamp up there at Tosa del Mar before it went away. There she is right there. She is incredibly skilled, so we're going to see a big difference between the first two riders and what Teresa brings to the park. 60 seconds on the clock. The course is yours. Let's go, Teresa. Crowd loving her. Starting things off, tire grab. And she's got such great style as well. Turn down. Boosting the hip.
Carrying a lot more speed this time around.
For sure. She could certainly make it into the podium. Would love to see her walk away with a podium spot here in her home country. Jumping the spine. Yeah, tabletop out of the quarter pipe. That was awesome. She looks incredibly comfortable here. She's even more comfortable riding trails, believe it or not. 15 seconds. Great run for Teresa. 3, 2, 1. This run will definitely put her on top, so we're going to have a new leader.
For sure, she used the entire course as well.
For sure. Again, that comes with experience. She's no stranger to these UCI contests, like I mentioned. She knows what it takes to get onto the podium.
Yeah, like picking your route plan around the course and knowing what you've got to hit in that 60 seconds to make full use of your time.
Yep, they all have a blueprint. And as you can see, she's just so comfortable out there. So I don't even have to wait for the judges. I know that is going to be our new leader. So 61 for her. She jumps up into the #1 spot. But there's some very, very capable females in this final.
Let's get it.
All right, Paula Calvet, 60 seconds in. Here we go. Start things off, one-footed X up.
Stylish.
And something else, nice toboggan over the box. Something else the judges are looking for. They want to see constant action. They don't like seeing dead airs. So every opportunity that you have to score, they want to see you do it. Oh, nice, coast-to-coast wall ride right there. First rider we've seen go that route.
Oof, going deep on that one.
Yeah, she did. Thankfully, she stayed on that bicycle. And over the spine. 15 seconds. Still got some time.
"60 seconds is a workout to get that.
Oh,
keep going
sure.
for that long.
Especially in that Spanish sun. So Paula gets a full pull. Full pull is when you don't fall off your bicycle. That's ideally what they all want to do. Obviously throwing in the tricks they want to throw in there.
Also getting a score on the board and knowing that you've got a base to go from for your second run, you can really push for it.
Absolutely, and especially if you have a good first run, then you can maybe try some tricks that you're not that confident at, but you know if you pull them, that'll elevate you onto that podium. So this next rider that's coming up, Val Lyubimova. She's from Russia, made the move to Montpellier, France, started competing in the FIS competitions, and she's actually a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm interested to see this.
I think we're going 4 and 4, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, so we're doing 4 riders, then we go back to the top. So, Mayalan Cisdedos. Maya going to use that entire course. Again, as if you're just joining us, Maya is one of the new faces in female BMX. So this is probably her first C1 final, but it certainly won't be her last. But every single one of these riders, no matter how they ride during this competition, they're getting better. It's experience. That's what I tell all the younger riders. I say, hey, even if you didn't make finals, you had 2 runs out there, you know what it's like to hear the announcer, you know what it's like with the crowd, because this setup is much different than riding in your local skate park. You know, you can go to your local skate park and pull all of your tricks every single time, but as soon as you get in front of a crowd, the energy is different, and a lot of people let the nerves get to you. But Maya's 2 solid runs, good for you. You made it to the finals, you got some points for the UCI. And that's what you came
experience.
To do. Yep. That's exactly it.
I mean, that ramp is huge. It's like, it's pretty hard just to make it to the landing in general.
For sure.
So, yeah.
Lara Carrera, run number 2 here in the finals. She's your number 8 qualifier. See if she mixes it up a little bit in run number 2. Tire grab, okay. Get some course usage there. Another one of the new faces we've seen out here at Extreme Barcelona.
Here's a workout.
Yeah, it really is. And you see they're all smiles right there. And because the most important thing, at least in my opinion, at all these contests is don't get hurt. As long as you walk off the course under your own power and you're okay. We see our
at the same time, they're all
2.2.
At the same time, they're all friends, so they're all having a great time together, like riding.
For sure, and that's a really good point, Nick, in the fact that, you know, there's some money on the line. There's a 3,000 euros up for grabs, which is no small purse. And even though they're competitors going against each other, they all wish the best for each other. There's an amazing community of female BMX riders. 10 years ago, there wasn't a lot of female BMX riders. And now in 2025, there are so many incredible riders. I just watched the other day a 9-year-old girl doing flip whips. Shout out to Phoebe. Shout out to Phoebe BMX out there in China. I think she's 9 or 10. All right, here we go. Teresa Fernández Miranda. Let's see what she's got in run number 2. Boosting that box jump. The highest we've seen anybody go on that today with a tire grab. Yeah, turn down is what we call that trick. Something I think is important to note that historically in BMX, Spanish riders have been known to just have incredible style on both park and dirt riding, and Teresa certainly fits into that category. Yeah, 1 footer. Solid runs, both of them, for the Spaniard, Teresa Miranda.
Yeah, that was a pretty sick run as well.
Boosting that box jump, great landing on that as well. That's something else the judges take into consideration is landing. When you tap your back tire on the top of a ramp, we call that casing. It slows your momentum down. And even if you have a really good run and you case, it will hurt your score because the judges want to see constant action, constant movement.
Constant flow.
That's it. Take a look at some of the crowd supporting the ladies. I'm sure that crowd's going to get a lot bigger as the day progresses. A lot of action going on at the Parc del Fòrum in beautiful Barcelona, Spain today. So Paola Calvet will have her second visit to the course. Starting things off 1 footer.
Nice.
Yeah, toboggan is what that one's called.
That's a fair distance she's covering there when she goes over the top of that ramp.
For sure, and she's the only one that's done it so far. So again, judges like to see originality. They like to see lines that nobody else is doing. So that'll be good for some points. X up into the bank out of the kicker.
Maybe she's got some practice from going over one of the seawall doors.
That could be the case. I actually saw one of the other riders in this final do that yesterday. That racer I was talking about, Elsa Todd. We'll talk about her in a little bit. Another one down. I love seeing everybody walking off the course. It's, you know, a lot of these C1 contest people lay it all on the line, and we see some crashes, but let's keep the crashes away today.
Yeah, I mean, some of the heights that you're coming down from is a long way down, and that's going to hurt.
Correct.
So
And
you don't want anyone on the ground.
And not to mention the fact that some of these women don't have any brakes on their bike. There's a beautiful look at one of the most beautiful cities in the world, probably the top BMX destination in the world, Barcelona, Spain. Taking a look at the Parc del Fòrum, very famous. If you look at the bottom of your screen, you can see the famous Barcelona seawalls that we were just talking about. And a lot of the riders have been warming up on those seawalls, believe it or not.
Literally a quarter pipe designed to hold the sea out, but it's it's like perfect quarter pipe to ride, and yeah, insane. Part of the architecture of Barcelona.
That's right. That's it. So we're taking a look at some of the replays now from our first four riders. And our top four qualifiers, Val Liumbimova, Lara Lessmann, Elsa Todd, and your number one qualifier, Sasha Pardoe, will be riding.
So Catfish, after the women's, we have the men's UCI finals.
Yeah,
looking forward to that. That's going to be insane, no?
That's going to be a crazy one for sure. I mean, Team GB is all over this going into the finals. I think they have, I have to check and see. I want to say they have, like, a count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 riders in the final. That's insane.
That's not the entire final.
Yeah, right. They've just been on a tear. Their coaching is absolutely amazing. Their two coaches, Greg Illingworth and Declan Brooks, doing an amazing thing with Team GB. I'm really excited for this. Not to mention Team GB's number one qualifier here in this competition, Sasha Pardoe. We get to see her ride very soon. There she is right there in the background. Val Liumbimova with the Paris shirt on. All right, let's see what Val's got. She's got some tricks, so let's see what she throws down here in the final. Start things off, bar spin to X up, 2-trick combo. First rider hitting the finals that we've seen do 2 tricks in one.
Big 360 X up.
Great looking tuck, no-hander. Taking both those hands off. We call it a tuck because she's tucking her handlebars into her lap. 360 over the sparks.
That's what we talked about earlier.
Right there.
Little case.
Yep. She kept the flow going, though. That's important. She didn't crash, so she can still salvage this run. One-footed X up.
She's still got 20 seconds. She's done so much already.
Yeah. This is going to be a high-scoring run as long as she stays on that bicycle.
Nice.
Oh, that will score well. Tail whip. 3, 2, 1. Yes, Val.
That's impressive.
And we talked about earlier the fact the progression level in female BMX. You know, 5 years ago, you would never see a female do a tail whip in a run. Yeah. Now we've got a lot of ladies that are just so incredible. And the other cool thing about the females is they're inspiring to girls. You know, BMX has been a male-dominated sport for a really long time, and if you're a young girl watching this, you might get inspired. You might say, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna try and do this." And as I said,
Anything's
the community
possible.
of BMX is amazing. Yeah, and the Bloom BMX, give them a shout out, give them a follow. They document all that is female BMX riding.
There's big
So this
360 exit.
this might be a new leader right here. She had a couple cases, and we do.
Ooh.
Val jumps up into the #1 spot, 72 even. Now Lara Lessmann, absolute powerhouse from Germany, World Cup 3-time champion, 4-time second place. She's an Olympian doing it for volume bikes. You're going to see constant action out of this woman, Nick. She very, very rarely has dead airs.
Yeah,
She's
I
got
can't wait
so
to
many
see
good
this.
combos.
I've seen a couple of videos of hers in the past, so hey.
Let's see what we got here. Starting things
Nice.
off. Bar spin to can. Look back on the bank. 360. Knack over the hip. One-footed X up.
Tricking everything so far.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's so awesome. One-footed X up. She was coached for a long time by sensational BMX rider from Germany, Tobias Vicky, one of the most technical riders to ever touch a BMX bike. So some of that coaching certainly shows. He just retired last year. But there's that constant action. She's tricking almost everything that she's touching. What that also means is she's scoring on almost every ramp that she's touching. That's going to be time. That's a great score for Lara Lessmann. One of the things I love about Laura's riding, Nick, is that she's one of the few riders in Parc contests that will throw a kickflip.
Kickflip or a crank flip?
Kickflip, crank flip, luck flip, you call it, whatever you want to call it. We're going to wait on the scores from Laura. Check out some of the replays from the young German. Bar spin to can. Like I said, she's really good at combos. She's really good at constant action. I'd be surprised if this doesn't put her in first place. Lessmann score coming in right now. She needs a 72.01 or better to knock out Val, and we're going to have to wait and see. We're going to take a more looks at the replays. A big thanks to Yaritos, one of the most delicious drinks on the planet.
Yep.
I love them.
I guess the judges are having a hard time putting the score together here.
Yeah, well, and judges have the hardest job at any BMX contest. So Lessmann's score coming in 69.33, not enough to eclipse Val. But here is #2 in the world BMX racer. This is one of the first time I've seen Elsa compete. Start on the other side of the course. Just saw on Elsa's Instagram, she did the seawall gap over the wall.
Massive
She
transfer
was
there.
sprinting at it. Yeah, that was a big transfer.
You can definitely see the racing coming into effect with
For
the
sure.
way she rides.
Yeah, she feels very comfortable. She's riding like she's incredibly comfortable on this course. And coast to coast wall ride. Whoa, no footed can one-hander. Is that what that was?
Yep. Only one hand on the whole bike. Nothing else
Awesome.
touching.
X-up transfer. Nice. Fast plan on the bank. Great looking knack showing that racer style. She really is attacking this course. Tuck no-hander.
That was impressive.
Solid ride for the team.
That transfer
newbie.
That transfer at the beginning was definitely one to take note. That was a huge transfer.
And that's,
you might see more of that in the men's finals later.
That's something else the judges love to see. It's transfers, unique lines, doing lines that nobody else has thought about. Look at that.
That's a huge distance
spine all the way to the box. Yeah, that's that racer in her. Awesome. Wow, her foot touched the top tube. Her leg touched the top tube. Still is amazing. No-footed can-can one-hander. Dude, I'm a fan of this woman. This is my first time watching her ride, and I am certainly a fan. This will be a good score for her. And there's your #1 qualifier. Absolute machine. European champion, UK champion. Doing it for fist handwear. I've been fortunate enough to be announcing Sash since she was about 14 years old. She is really coming to her own at just 19 years old. #1 qualifier, getting the crowd pumped up. Here we go. Let's get it, Sash.
Oh.
Sasha starting off with a massive backflip. Not to mention she's got no brakes on her bike.
2 massive tricks opening out.
Yeah, every contest that I see Sasha in, she is just more and more comfortable. She is going to be a force to be reckoned with for the next 10 years at least. Yeah, ET to turn down is what we call that one. Nice transfer line right there, one-footed X up. Sasha just looks so comfortable on her bicycle.
Looks like she missed a no-hander there, but she'll be able to get that.
Yeah, she wanted that for sure. Tire grab X, that was awesome.
Nice.
Great looking tabletop. First one of those we've seen today. Great run for Sasha Pardoe, your #1 qualifier. The jersey denotes that she's the European champion. When you see a rider with that specific jersey on, that means they are the European champion for that year. Replay. Great landing on that backflip. This is going to be a great run for her. Would love to see her walk away with first place after her first run and let everybody chase her. Ideally, that's what she wants to do. Get the good rundown, get in the first place, and make everybody else chase her. If somebody bumps her out, then she can turn it up a little bit. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be a #1 run. Great look at the Parc del Fòrum. Typically, that's a music venue, right, in the summertime, Nick?
Yeah, it's basically most of the music festivals actually are based from here. There's some other places, but this is like the main hub, literally built just for events.
I know. And Pardoe jumps in the #1 spot. I know I was bummed because I was there earlier this year after the feast, and we wanted to ride the seawalls, but there was a music festival there and it was blocked off, and we weren't able to ride the seawalls.
Yeah, I was probably in the festival while you were trying to get to the seawalls.
You should have got me in. You should have got me in. So 4 more runs. Val Lyubimova, originally from Russia, made the move to France to help with her riding. There's a big BMX scene where she moved at in Montpellier, France. Run #2. Here we go. Come on, Val. Bar spin to X up. Great combo. So I'm going to expect more tricks out of all 4 of these riders. Well, all 3 of these riders trying to catch Sash. So they know what they need to do. Nice 360. Toboggan. Tire grab over the spine. These are big ramps, as you mentioned. That spine is massive.
She's definitely keeping the momentum here.
Yeah, and that's ultimately what you want to do. And the judges love to see that. Keeps your flow going. 15 seconds.
Nice.
Yes, Val. Tail whip, nice. She can still score here. X up, and she does.
That was a great run.
Yeah, that was a great run.
I feel she might have improved there over her previous score.
Yeah, she threw that bar X. She has some good lines there.
It's pretty cool, this slow-mo here. Breakdown of the
Yeah,
big box jump.
Yeah, as always, a big shout out to the AV team, everybody behind the scenes, all the volunteers that make this event what it is. We wouldn't be possible for without them. I've had the pleasure of being there many years in Barcelona for this, but unfortunately, I'm in the States watching from my living room. So Lara, you see that necklace? She's got the Olympic necklace. Lara was actually the first BMX rider to win a gold medal at the Olympics. She was in the Junior Olympics in South America. I want to say it was 2017, 16, but she technically was the first gold medal in BMX. Bar spin to can to start her run off.
Big extension there on the can-can. That's another thing judges
Yeah.
will be looking at of execution of the trick.
That was a cool line right there. Turn down. Yeah, one of her staple tricks right there. Foot plant to can on the wall. No can. Let's go, Lara. That'll score. Tuck no hander. One-footed X up. You see the constant action. This has always been her forte. But she just literally attacks the course. Awesome turn down. Great run for the German, Lara Lessmann. She's an Olympian representing volume bikes. So 2 riders remain. Your number 2 qualifier, Elsa Rendell Todd, and your number 1 qualifier, Sasha Pardoe. So it's going to come down to the wire here to see who's going to make that podium and who's going home with the big bucks. .8 on the height meter.
Puts her into 4th place.
So Lara right outside of that podium. Regardless, awesome weekend. She's still got some big contests. There's some big contests still going on this year for the UCI. We got Saudi Arabia, we got Japan, and we got Shanghai, China. All eyes on the 17-year-old Elsa Rendell Todd. She's your number 2 qualifier. Let's see what she's got. Again, big transfer, yeah. She is so comfortable on that bicycle. Again with the nothing, no hands, no feet. Love that trick. Yeah, again, that no-footed can one-hander. The only rider doing that.
Little extra kick there as well.
Yeah, right? 25 seconds.
That is high.
It's that racer style knack. Taking that foot, pushing it behind your body.
Keep it going. One more.
3, 2, 1. What a run. 17-year-old, first time to Barcelona Extreme. As I mentioned before, Team GB is on it.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that before she dropped in. It could be a GB takeover in
It really
BMX
could.
Park.
I know
Women and
last
men's.
year it was Team China that did it in Women's Park. I want to say Team China had six or possibly more riders in the final. They absolutely dominated, but Team China is nowhere to be found this year. They opted out. They want to focus more on the Chinese contest that's coming up next month in Shanghai. Excuse me. Oh, wow. Things just got really interesting, Nick. So Todd just jumped up in the first place, eclipsing her teammate, Sasha Pardoe, only by a small margin. So now Sasha, the last rider to go, if she wants to walk away with first place, she's got to turn it up.
Yeah, this is going to be
Anybody's
interesting.
capable of it, it's this 19-year-old. Come on, Sasha. Yeah, Sash, nailing that first backflip. Nice tabletop into the bank. It's going to be interesting to see how she changes her game plan here in run number 2 if she wants to walk away with that victory.
Again, yeah, maybe adding in a couple of extra, adding in a couple of extra tricks here and there, it can make a difference.
Oh, that was an awesome one. X up to X down. You can see her coaches on the side right there. One of the best coaching teams in BMX. ET to turn down. They all know that she needs to step it up. She has to have a better run than her first run if she wants to knock out her teammate from first place. Regardless, she's on the podium, but Sasha is a worker. She wants to walk away on top of that podium. 15 seconds. Tire grab, turn down. Tabletop. Come on, Sash.
Nice.
All right, so now it's a waiting game, Nick.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. That was an impressive run.
Either way, this is going to be an awesome ending. Sasha walks away with the win at the last minute, or Elsa Todd walking away with her first C1 victory, BMX freestyle. 3-meter backflip.
Huge.
Huge flip on a huge ramp. That's a great one, too.
That's a lot happening.
Out of that ET, yeah. To be able to go a turn down after an ET is a pretty wild combination, so that scores well as well. So how's this going to play out? She needs a 90.1 or better if she wants to walk away victorious and walk away with that €3,000 purse. All eyes on the scoreboard. Score coming in right now. Everyone's on the edge of their seat.
Oh.
Wow, 89.67. So Pardoe will stay in second place, and your champion from Team GB, 17-year-old Elsa Rendell Todd.
Her first win.
Competition, Nick. Yeah, her first C1 win. Again, she's no stranger to the podium on the racing side, but it's very rare in the sport of BMX freestyle to see crossovers that do both. Typically, a racer will give up racing and start riding BMX, but Elsa Rendell Todd excels at both racing BMX and obviously freestyle BMX. So there is your podium. Elsa, Sasha, and Val Lyubimova What a great competition. And the best part about this, as we talked about earlier, Nick, is that nobody got hurt. There were no crashes. Every single one of these women stayed on their bike. So when they watch
Yeah,
these
it's great
replays,
seeing.
just know you guys all rode awesome and stayed safe. That's the most important thing. We hate it when people crash. But what a competition, all the way down to the last rider, the second to the last rider, excuse me, Elsa Todd, knocking out her teammate, Sasha Pardoe, out of that number one spot. And, I mean, it just speaks worlds to Team GB. First and second place, 17 years old, 19 years old. These women are going to be around for a very, very long time, not only kicking butt on the course, but inspiring young women all over the world. I'm excited to see the interview with Elsa.
Yeah, for sure.
Like to get her, see her reaction.
Okay. BMX Women Park final, it's done. What an amazing show we enjoyed here in the Central Park of Extreme Barcelona, and I'm here with Elsa, straight from Great Britain, is our winner of 2025. How was the final?
It was very good. It was very hot in practice, so I was struggling a little bit, but I just dug deep and got my runs done.
How is to skate, how is to ride in front of this massive crowd and with this temperature? It's not easy, right?
No, it's not easy in this temperature. This is probably the biggest crowd that I've done a freestyle competition in, so it was a good environment to ride in.
Thank you, Elsa. Congratulations. Okay, now medal ceremony and then BMX Park men final.
Crazy. Stoked for her.
Yeah, she is. It's funny, you can see, because she's just kind of like, wow, I can't believe I'm standing here right now. Obviously, like I said, she's an incredible BMX racer, but she is stoked to walk away with her first major victory at the beautiful Parc de Fòrum.
Definitely gained some big experience from today for her. First win in competing in Spain in such high temperatures with a big crowd. So yeah.
For sure. Also, what that does is that allows her, for her team, to maybe hit the rest of the UCI contest this year. She might have enough points that she can compete in Shanghai or Japan or Saudi Arabia. But new face in the world of women's freestyle BMX, Elsa Randall Todd. She's number 2 in the world for BMX racing, and she's number 1 here in Barcelona. There's your number 2 finisher. Sasha Pardoe, their teammates, they're good friends. Hard-fought victory, but congratulations to all the ladies. Awesome, awesome riding. And like I said, the most important thing is no one got hurt.
Yeah, exactly, Catfish. It's great to see everyone's okay.
So we're about to see the medal ceremony. Turn it over to my good friend Oscar, the live event announcer. Let's see what we got.
Posición, medalla de plata, luchando hasta el final, por favor, para Gran Bretaña, Sasha Pardoe. 360 Bike Shop Barcelona. Os decía, vine a buscar esas medallas, prestigio, puntos y pasta, hay cash, hay caja aquí, Y nos vamos a ir, primera posición, medalla de oro para Gran Bretaña, para Teresa Fernández. La Rider con el flow. Vaya rotas, qué gabinete, qué velocidad, qué flow. Hace entrega de la medalla de oro. Jaume Sala, coordinador general del área de BMX aquí en este Extreme Barcelona 2025. Ok, Barcelona, este es el Podium. Elite Woman, fuerte aplauso para las tres.
Gold medal for Elsa Randall Todd here at the female park finals at Extreme Barcelona. Beautiful Parc de Fòrum. A big thank you to our sponsors, Hot Wheels, Frit Ravich, all the official sponsors, Yaritos, Glober, Panots, Posca, Mascote, Move It, Estrella Dam, DMB, Chile, Gizmania, Skate Pro, Revorn, Art. It's been a great one. All the media partners, TV3, Esport, Teledeporte, Sport, Flikes, FM, Ole, and 360 BMX Bike Shop in Barcelona. Nick, this was an awesome contest.
Hell yeah. Good. Yeah, we got the men's final coming up next in about 20 minutes, I think. So yeah,
we're gonna let the guys warm up on the we'll let the guys warm up on the course a little bit. If you're joining us worldwide, don't go anywhere. Maybe go have a snack. If you're Nick's people, have some tea and join us back here in about 20 to 30 minutes for the men's park final. Thanks for coming out. Thanks, Nick. This was a good one. I'll see you in about 30 minutes.
See you soon.
Bye.
Thank you very much.